Well, for nearly a year, folks at Karns High School have been supporting a student battling a rare form of cancer. We've got an update for you on Hayden Jennings. Here's our John Sartori.
What if something you love was taken away from you? But what if that something may have saved your life? For Karns Jr. Hayden Jennings, life changed forever in October of 2024.
I was having some hip pain, stuff like that, and we had actually thought I had tore my labrum and my hip.
But there was no tear.
I ended up bending down to pick up a ball, and I actually broke a piece of my hip off. I had a hip avulsion fracture, and that typically only happens in people who are 80 years old and old people who have weaker bones.
In Hayden's case, the break was caused by Ewing Sarcoma, a rare form of bone cancer which accounts for just 1% of childhood cancer in the United States each year.
So kind of the first thing you think when you hear cancer is, am I gonna live? But I just remembered that I need to lean on God. If He takes me through this and shares my experience, and 3 or 4 people or just one other person comes to God because of it, then it was all worth it for me to come out when I was 16 years old.
Hayden's journey has far surpassed that mark. While the diagnosis effectively ended his playing career, the Karns community has rallied around him for the last 10 months plus through multiple fundraisers and a 2-word message.
He is strong and he's going to survive. Our Karns community is really rallying. I think as a whole, our whole community is coming together. So I think this is just something else that has helped the Hayden Strong, has helped Karns be one Karns.
I think a lot of people expected him to pull through this. You know, there was never really anybody that was negative, or there was never a bad thought that something was not going to come out of this, or he wasn't going to come out of this. It was one of those things where, if anybody's going to get through it, it's going to be that cat.
In early August, that prediction proved to be correct. After 28 weeks of chemotherapy and an intensive surgery, 2 new words defined Hayden's journey: cancer-free.
My process of when I picked up the mount was just kind of I've been doing this a lot, maybe take some aggression out that I've kind of had build up. So I hit it as hard as I could.
With a clean bill of health and a new lease on life, Hayden's attention now focuses on 3 things. First, regrowing a sweet head of hair.
It's starting to come back a little bit right now. My face, I kind of got a mustache going on right now.
Second,
Coach Patterson said if we're winning 15-0 against a team that we usually beat, that he might put me in, and he doesn't care if I walk to first base.
And third, a new life mission.
I always wanted to be in the medical field, so now I want to be a pediatric hematologist, oncologist, and kind of share my experience with kids who are going to kind of go through the same thing. So I just kind of want to share my experience of kind of how the doctor told me that I had cancer and stuff like that, and I can just let them know that people do get through this and that it's going to be okay.
They say the game gives and it takes away. What's been taken from Hayden has given him so much more in return. In Karns, John Sartori, WVLT News.
Probably not going to be surprised after listening to that interview, but Hayden has done quite a bit of public speaking, baptized a handful of his friends, even got to meet national champ Kirby Cannell from the Tennessee baseball team. He is 1 month, 2 days, cancer-free right now.